Welcome everybody. My name is Jeff Gordon. This is Gordon Grubbs. We do food, travel, and theme park adventures from all around the world. And just recently in June 2025, I got back from Shanghai and Hong Kong Disneyland, and I have completed visiting all 12 Disney theme parks from around the world, which means it's time for the Disney Park Rankings. We are going to look at what we liked and what we didn't like about each and every single park that currently exists here on Earth. But keep in mind, my ranking may be different than your ranking, so that's okay. And also, it has to do with the time of year, what attractions are open, was it super busy, was all the entertainment happening? So no judgment if your Disney Parks ranking is different from my Disney Park ranking. And if you like what I do, go ahead and give me a follow because I'm going to do some more cool things here on this channel. Are you ready? Here we go. We're going to start with number 12, the 12th Disney park that I liked. Here we go. All right, here we go. Are you ready? Number 12, coming in all the way from Paris, France, it's Walt Disney Studios Park, Disney Adventure World, soon to be. Now, keep in mind, it's not that I don't like Walt Disney Studios Park. In fact, there's a lot of fun little gems in there that I always enjoy while I'm there. But there's really not enough to do to make a full day out of it. People joke about Animal Kingdom being a half-day park. Well, this might even be a quarter-day park. You can get everything done in 2 or 3 hours. You know, if you don't rush at all, maybe it takes you 4 or 5 hours. I love the Tower of Terror, creepier version. That's always great to go on with the randomizer. Crush's Coaster is always a hit. And Mickey and the Magician is always a fun stage show. Ratatouille's there. They have the Ratatouille Adventure just like they do in Florida. It was the original. Some great restaurants in that area. Pym's Buffet and Adventures Campus. That's nice. But again, overall, the food's not great. The attractions, we need more. I'll even go on Cars Road Trip from time to time just to relive Catastrophe Canyon. But that's why I ranked number 12, Walt Disney Studios Park. Next up, coming in at number 11, all the way from Lake Buena Vista, Florida, put your hands together for Disney Hollywood Studios, the OG Disney MGM Studios. Wait a minute. Number 11, Disney Hollywood Studios. How could you put something with Rise of the Resistance and the OG Tower of Terror in there? Now, keep in mind, if this park was just ranked on food alone, it would probably be in the top 5. I love Sci-Fi Diner. I love Primetime Cafe. Those are all fun things to do. But this park, and the Brown Derby, but this park is just so disjointed. The theming is a mess. They took away the Muppets. They took away the Great Movie Ride. I can't rank it any higher. I just can't. I don't really enjoy going there because I could find those attractions elsewhere around the world, outside of maybe some things in Toy Story Land. But everything I can find, I can do somewhere else. And it just doesn't appeal to me anymore. Even their Fantasmic compared to Disneyland's Fantasmic, it's kind of it is what it is. But that's why I rank it number 11. Maybe in the next few years that changes. But for now, number 11, Disney Hollywood Studios. Moving our way into the top 10 of the 12 Disney parks around the world, coming in from Anaheim, California. Put your hands together for Disney California Adventure Park. Starting back in 2001, this park has been a mess. It's gone through 1.0, 2.0, 3.0. We're about to go into 4.0. I love DCA. I love the Food and Wine Festival. I love the Festival Holidays. I really like World of Color Season of Light. I don't like the World of Colors that they're doing currently. And it's got some nice attractions. The original Soaring during the Food and Wine Festival was always a good hit. Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. You can't go wrong with those things. But again, we're in a transformation of this park again, where in the next 5 to 7 years, we're going to see several new attractions. Maybe it moves up the list. Maybe it makes its way to 9 or 8. But right now, I have to put Disney California Adventure Park at number 10. And Cars Land is an incredible themed land. I wish every part of that park was like Cars Land. I wish Pixar Pier was like Cars Land, but it's not. That was kind of done a little bit on the cheap, right? So here we are. They're part of the top 10. Disney California Adventure Park in my home area of California. Sorry, DCA, you're number 10. Coming in at number 9, the second Kingdom Park on Earth. The second Kingdom Park on Earth. Yes, that's right. All the way from Lake Buena Vista, Florida. It is the Magic Kingdom Park. How can you rank it number 9? It's very hard to get to that park. At the time, it made sense. TTC, take a boat, take a monorail, take the buses. I don't think you can even do buses. But it's a mess to get there. And at the time when I went, it was the 50th anniversary of Disney World. And it just didn't work for me. Yes, again, they have some fun attractions. You know, Space Mountain, Big Thunder Mountain, the Seven Doors Mine Train Coaster. But the Fantasyland expansion was never fully realized. And the food there is just so-so, right? So I have to give Magic Kingdom a number 9. Happily Ever After wasn't there at the time. It was a different fireworks show, so don't come at me for that. And yes, I know since this point, they have added Tron. And the Starlight Parade is going to be debuting in just a few weeks at the time of this posting. But at the time, for me, Magic Kingdom, I look back on it, I give it a 9. It's a solid ranking. I love the park, but 9 it is. Magic Kingdom. Sorry, Magic Kingdom stans. All right, moving on to number 8. It's another Kingdom Park, but not what you think. It's Animal Kingdom in Lake Buena Vista, Florida. Now, I think Animal Kingdom, when you talk about putting the theme in theme parks, this is the best theme park out there. Animal Kingdom really does a good job of sticking to the conservation theme, even when they did add Pandora in there. I really love this park. I wish they would invest more into it. And I know they are. They're going to be adding some Encanto attractions and redoing Dinosaur to Indiana Jones. So that should be fun to see the expansion there. But I love Animal Kingdom. I think the food is pretty solid. Tiffin's is a great place. The quick service in the Pandora, the World of Avatar, is great. And Flight of the Passage is wonderful. Expedition Everest, you can't go wrong. I just wish it was open a little bit later so we can get some of those beautiful nighttime views. Number 8, Animal Kingdom. Moving on to number 7 of all 12 Disney parks on Earth, we have Hong Kong Disneyland on Lantau Island. Hong Kong Disneyland is coming up on their 20th anniversary, and it's really grown into its own. I know it has a lot of room for expansion, and it needs a lot of attractions. I love the World of Frozen area. I think they did a really good job. It's very immersive. They really took the Frozen ride that they put in Epcot, added some better animatronics. They have a little roller coaster there. It's great to see with animatronics on that as well. They have the Grizzly Gulch Mine Train roller coaster, which is like if Expedition Everest and Big Thunder Mountain had a wild baby, which is great. And then Mystic Manor, it uses a similar system to Ratatouille, but it's kind of a haunted mansion with Albert, this great park character, just like Figment, Albert the monkey, and it's just an incredible fun place. Hong Kong Disneyland is just a fun park, and I love it because, you know, most of the attractions, I never experienced more than like a 30-minute wait for anything. Even with the shows, I could walk up a few minutes before. They have Festival of the Lion King, their Jungle Cruise is different. I really enjoyed Hong Kong Disneyland. I look forward to going back sometime in the next year. That's why I ranked it a very solid 7. Great job, Hong Kong Disneyland. We are one step closer to the top 5. But first, we're going to look at one more place from Florida. And how could I forget about Epcot? Epcot is number 6. Now, I know there's always a love-hate relationship with Epcot, but I love Epcot. Where else can you go all the way around the world, try some wonderful food, wine, see some great shows? It's an incredible place. You know, does it need more attractions? Yes. Could they add more countries and pavilions? Yes. But at the end of the day, you've made your way around the world. You get to watch an incredible show along the lagoon. It's just a great place. And you can go live with the land and go see Figment. Epcot is a very solid 6. It's got the best food at a theme park in the 4 theme parks in Florida. I will definitely say that with facts. So Epcot is a very, very solid 6. It could go either way in the next couple years, but for now, Epcot, great job. Here we are. We've made it to the top 5. So what's left? Let's think about this. Okay, we are going to go back to Asia for the top 5. And we have all the way from mainland China, Shanghai Disneyland. This was another park that I just recently visited in June of 2025. And I thought Shanghai Disneyland blew away my expectations. I went in hearing all sorts of things about Shanghai. Oh, it's crowded. There's resellers, all sorts of weird things about it. But I went in there and it was just like every other Disney park. They're just recently celebrating 9 years. And I went on the Pirates of the Caribbean, Battle of the Sunken Treasure so many times. I did the Camp Discovery, which is a crazy, incredible obstacle course. Their Peter Pan there is very different. They have the original Tron. Their Buzz Lightyear is more of an updated version than we have here in the States. And their entertainment was great. Their parade was great. Their nighttime show was great. They also have an iteration of, Mickey and the Magical Map stage show. They had a lot of streetmosphere, a lot of atmosphere, from marching bands to wandering characters to meet and greets. The Duffy universe is very huge there. So as long as you avoid the 440-minute wait to go see Lena Bell, if you're into that, then you would have a great time at Shanghai Disneyland. I also thought the food was reasonably priced for, for USD conversion. The food was pretty good. I didn't have a bad experience at all with the food. And, being Gordon Grubbs, I'm all about food and travel adventures. So Shanghai Disneyland came in at a very, very solid 5. May even go higher. I know they're expanding. They're going to be adding a Spider-Man coaster very soon. Hong Kong's going to be adding a Spider-Man drop tower, kind of like Tower of Terror type of thing. So it should be fun to watch the evolution. They're going to also be adding a 3rd hotel as well. So number 5, Shanghai Disneyland. Great job. It's time for number 4 out of 12 on the 12 Disney Park rankings. We are going to go back to the country of France, but this time being ranked much higher at number 4. Disneyland Paris Parc Disneyland Original Euro Disney in 1992. I absolutely love Disneyland Paris. First of all, the Castle Magnifique. It is the best castle of all the Disney castles in all the kingdoms around the world. Secondly, it is just an intimate Disneyland experience. It's everything that Disneyland can and should be the way the park was designed. Does it need work? Yes. Discoveryland. Let's talk about bringing back the Moon and Space Mountain. It's still a great attraction, but it does need some work. But arguably, Big Thunder Mountain, the best Big Thunder Mountain on Earth. Then you have Phantom Manor, which is the best Haunted Mansion style attraction on Earth. And you have so many great Fantasyland attractions, and it's just a wonderful park experience. And then there's the entertainment. Disneyland Paris entertainment does it like no other. Right now they have a music festival going on, and it's really a great experience of atmosphere and shows and just fun. That's everything I want from Disneyland Paris. The nighttime show is fairly new. They're even using drones like they started doing during the 30th anniversary. Now, granted, let's talk about the food because, Gordon Grubbs, we talk about food here. The food, it's so-so, right? For Paris, it needs to be a lot better. They've gotten better since the 30th. They've added in some familiar Disney snacks. Waltz is pretty good. There are some highlights of Disneyland Paris Park that are good experiences for food. But it can and should be better. But overall, Disneyland Paris, Pirates of the Caribbean, Haunted, Phantom Manor, even just the rivers, it's just a beautiful, beautiful park. The Lion King show, it's magnificent. I love Disneyland Paris. It gets a 4 for me. It may go higher in years to come as they're starting to expand out. Lots of rumors about what's happening in Park Disneyland. We know what's happening over in Studios Park, but I hope it gets the love it deserves because it's been a long time since they've had attractions. It's been almost 30, it's been a very long time. We need to give Disneyland Paris some love, and it gets love from me at number 4. We are moving our way into the top 3. And I understand there's always a lot of trepidation when talking about the Tokyo Disney Resort lately because a lot of the fans are unhappy that some things are gone that haven't been there. And I get that. Look, we get this out all the time out here in the domestic parks in Anaheim and Florida. We complain about what used to be. So I last visited Tokyo Disney Resort in 2009. So this was my experience. So I have to place Tokyo Disneyland number 3 from Tokyo, Japan. So here's my reasons why. First of all, Pooh's Honey Hunt. Bar none. The best of all the Pooh attractions. Trackless, it's amazing. Monsters Inc., Hide and Go Seek, incredible. Segoy, it's a great attraction. It's just so much fun. I just love how the Tokyo Disney Resort, Tokyo Disneyland, they really take care of their parks. They really do a lot of maintenance. They really put a lot of care into things. It's just an incredible experience. The food for me was good. I think I ate at Queen of Hearts and some other places along the way. I enjoyed that. There's a lot of characters out. At the time, they had a lot of stage shows. Dreamlights is just another level of Main Street Electric Parade, and that was one of my favorite parades growing up of all time. I just love the Main Street Electric Parade. So seeing Tokyo Disney Dreamlights, I think I saw it almost every night that I was there, that I was able to do it. Yes, they did have park hoppers back when I went. And I just really enjoyed everything about it, from Big Thunder Mountain to Space Mountain, which I know is being reconstructed. And where else in the world are you going to tear down a Space Mountain and build a bigger one behind you? Tokyo does that, right? So Tokyo Disneyland for me was number 3. No question, top 3. I just loved it. I hope I get to go back this year, next year, because it's been a long time. 2009, it's been a long time, and I haven't been able to go that far. So I hope I have that experience to go again soon. So congrats, Tokyo Disneyland, number 3. Okay, we have 2 parks left in the 12 Disney parks around the world to rank. Here we go. The top 2 coming also in from Tokyo, Japan, in Mahaima Bay, Tokyo Disney Sea. This park, it may not have the most attractions in the world, but you go through those gates, you go past that globe, you walk in and you see Mount Perthumius, and I'm probably mispronouncing that, and the volcano erupts, and then you also feel like you're in Italy, and you also are in the Lost River Delta. This park is just letting Imagineering do what it can do best. There is just some incredible themed entertainment and themed work done here like no other. Journey to Center Earth, great attraction. Just so many cool things. Their Tower of Terror is different. Harrison Hightower, a little bit of a seas legend going on there. But they have so many fun things. Indiana Jones Adventure there is different than their counterpart, different but similar. And then, at nighttime they have a show I haven't seen yet. At the time, I was able to see Legend of Mythica and Bravissimo. I know they also had Mystic Rhythms. And I hope they do bring more stage shows back. I also love the food at Tokyo Disney Sea. I think I ate at Magellan's and the Columbia and just tried some really great things. And of course, the snacks. The snacks at both Disneyland, Tokyo Disneyland and Tokyo Disney Sea were fun. The popcorn, the steam buns, a lot of great things. The gyoza, that was all great. And again, right now, for the US dollar, it's very affordable. I understand it's not affordable for everybody in Tokyo, and I wish the yen would recover and make it better for everybody to visit the parks more often. And maybe they'll bring back the park hoppers or the annual passes. But Tokyo Disneyland, you're my top 2. Maybe that changes next time I visit. Maybe it's gotten worse as I hear from a lot of the Tokyo Disney fans out there. But it left a mark on me 16 years later to keep it at number 2. All right, the time has come to reveal number one. But before we do that, let's look back at 12 to 2, what we've ranked of all 12 Disney parks around the world. We had number 12, which is the Walt Disney Studios Park. Number 11, Disney Hollywood Studios. Number 10, Disney California Adventure Park. Number 9, Magic Kingdom. Number 8, Animal Kingdom. Number 7, Hong Kong Disneyland. Number 6, Epcot. Number 5, Shanghai Disneyland. Number 4, Disneyland Paris. Number 3, Tokyo Disneyland. Number 2, Tokyo Disney Sea, which means last, but certainly not least, number 1 in my heart and number 1 in the Disney park rankings for me, the original Disneyland Park in Anaheim. Now, this is not just nostalgia for me. This is not just because it's my home park. I feel like I've been going there even before I was born and my mom was pregnant and taking my sister down Main Street. I was thinking maybe I'd be born on there, get a lifetime pass. Didn't happen. But here's the thing. Disneyland. Not only do you have the place where Walt built and walked down Main Street and walked around and designed this beautiful creation where kids, adults, everybody can have fun. Everyone can have a place where they can have a little bit of escapism, right? But pound for pound, Disneyland Park has the most attractions and great quality attractions than any other park in the 12 parks on Earth, okay? So you can go through here and anything from like an A ticket to an E ticket. So anything from the Main Street vehicles, the omnibus, you have the train, you can just sit and relax, to all the dark rides in Fantasyland, to the Matterhorn, to It's a Small World, to Pirates of the Caribbean, to Haunted Mansion, to Big Thunder Mountain, to Space Mountain, to Tiana's. But that's not all, right? You can also have Rise of the Resistance. You could also have, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. There is just so many attractions in this park. And then at nighttime, Fantasmic comes alive. Right now we're dealing with our 70th anniversary, which is just amazing. You have Paint the Night Back, Wondrous Journeys, you have a cavalcade. I do wish Magic Happens was here. I really do. I think that's just such a great parade. It would be nice to have a full parade instead of a cavalcade, But, and you have the food and the merchandise. I think the food is high quality. Disneyland food is among the highest quality in the Disney parks, and all 12 of them. So really, Disneyland is the best park out of all 12 parks. Do we have a small castle? Yeah, so what? Who cares? We do. It is what it is. It's what was built in 1955. But you look around, and does Tomorrowland work? Absolutely, Tomorrowland does need a lot of work. I'll admit it. But when you look around that park, you can't tell me there is any other Disney theme park on Earth right now that has the most attractions, the most immersion. You go around every corner, there's characters interacting with you, there's bands playing. It's just a great time. You can spend a full day. You can get there at 8 in the morning. You can stay until midnight if you want to. Disneyland is the happiest place and the greatest Disney park on Earth. And I thank each and every one of you for spending the time watching this long video today. Again, my name is Jeff Gordon. I am Gordon Grubbs. I do food, travel, theme parks, and occasional fitness dancing from all around the world. So if you like what I'm doing, I got some more fun things planned for this channel. So make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you all real soon.